Look, we launched our manifesto yesterday. Some of you may have seen it, may have read it. I tell you, I'm so proud of Jeremy's manifesto yesterday. What did it say? I tell you, from economic terms, just as the person who's going to be the Chancellor, from economic terms, it was a decisive break with what we call neoliberalism. You know, that idea that somehow wealth will trickle down from the rich if you cut the taxes to the rich and the corporations. And we know that theory has failed. Why? Because 1.25 million people last year had to go to food banks in this country, which is the 5th richest country in the world. What do you call that? I call that a disgrace.
Absolutely.
So we will introduce a fair taxation system. We will tackle the tax avoidance and evasion. We will ensure that the corporations and the rich pay their taxes once and for all. But we'll have a fair taxation system where we ask, well, the top 5% earners just to pay a modest sum more. Why? Because we want to invest in our community. And the way we'll invest is this. We'll invest in the housing that we need. 1 million new homes. Half of them, let's use the word and be proud of it, council homes once again. And we'll invest in our NHS. We'll make sure that nurses, as the RCN, the Royal College of Nurses, exposed only a couple of weeks ago, our nurses, 11% pay cut over the last 7 years. Some of them having to go to food banks to survive. I tell you this now, we'll invest in the NHS. 6 billion we're going to put in there. We're going to lift the pay cap so people are properly paid. And above all else, we're going to end the privatisation of the NHS that's going under this government. Well, let me just say this finally as well. Today the Tories had a press conference at Canary Wharf on private property where individuals, members of the public couldn't go. Theresa May and Philip Hammond hiding from the public, hiding from the debate. Jeremy Corbyn has made it clear to Theresa May, why can't we have a televised debate about the future of our country? What's she frightened of? It happened in France, it's part of democracy, isn't it? Well, let me say this also. Philip Hammond today, I know he's fallen out with Theresa May and she wouldn't confirm whether he'd stay on as Chancellor if they got re-elected. So he might not be there for long. But let me say this, over this next couple of weeks, if he is still there, I'm challenging him to a televised debate. He's talking rubbish about our manifesto and our costings this morning, so I want to challenge him to a televised debate. Draw him out. If he's confident about his figures, come and debate them with me. Wherever he wants, whatever he wants, whatever time he wants. That's the challenge to the Tories. We've got a lot of work to do. We know the polls at the moment, we know what they're like. To be frank, don't believe them. I think there's a rumbling, a subterranean rumbling at the moment, where people are saying we want change. And you know also, I just say this too, this could be a young person's election. There's large numbers of young people who are registering, for the first time interested in politics, want to have their say. So I believe in this next few weeks, we can do it. If we're determined, and to be frank, yes, if we're courageous, if we knock on those doors, if we get our message across, ignore the trivia in the media, get the debate out on our policies, because this manifesto is a manifesto that can transform and rebuild our country. Who for? For the many and not the few. Solidarity.